Hello, friends, and welcome to Take Two for this Wednesday, the 20th of August, 2025. I'm Jeannie, and I'm so glad you've decided to come along for the ride on this hump day. Well, we saw the strangest thing in our front yard a couple of days ago, and Michael was unsure that his eyes weren't playing tricks on him. He said, "Come out here and look at this." And we went, and we have two big trees in our front yard, and one of them on the very top, gosh, it had to be at the very least 25 feet from the ground on up, all the way up in the trunk. We noticed mushrooms growing, big old fat, flat mushrooms growing out of the side of the tree. I said, wait a minute, that's not supposed to be there. Is that supposed to be there? Shouldn't that be down on the ground? Aren't mushrooms, don't they grow down on the ground? But I guess sometimes mushrooms grow wherever they feel like it, but it just seemed so out of place. And we found ourselves asking, is that supposed to be there? Think about maybe experiences you may have had, like when I was in elementary school, and one day I was in a Pathmark grocer with my mother shopping, and as we were walking up and down the aisles, I saw my school teacher shopping. There she is, pushing the cart. Oh, hello. And I said, oh, hello, Mrs. whatever her name was. And my mother greeted her, and she had met her at in the past, open school and all that. So I remember just thinking, she's not supposed to be in Pathmark. She's supposed to be in PS50, my elementary school. Sometimes you think, wait, is that supposed to be there? And then there's experiences that we may have in our personal lives where we're faced with maybe a challenge in our job, in our church, in a civic club we may be part of, or even the neighborhood we live in, or the apartment complex we live in, whatever it might be. And we say, am I supposed to be there? Sometimes you ask yourself that question because you feel a little inconvenienced, or you're not happy, or you feel like people aren't treating you right, or whatever it is, or the work's too hard, or I didn't sign up for all this when I joined this club, and that kind of thing. And that could be a reason why you'd ask yourself, do I really belong here? Am I supposed to be here? But then there's other times that you ask that question because you're not supposed to be there. And that's the trick, boys and girls, differentiating between, am I just being inconvenienced? Is this something that's maybe designed to build my character and make me a better person? Or am I truly not supposed to be here because this was a mistake? So I highly encourage you, boys and girls, if you find yourself asking that question, do I really belong here? Is this where I'm supposed to be right now? If you find yourself asking that question, take a moment, pause, think it over long and hard, say a prayer if you need to, and just ask yourself the question, why am I feeling this way? Simply because it's an inconvenience and I don't like it? Or is it because I truly am not supposed to be there? And I promise you this, once you start weighing the pros and cons, once you start writing things down, once you start really thinking it over, once you start really truly praying about it, you will get your answer. And then you'll know if you're supposed to be there or not. Now go out and be a blessing to somebody today, because you may end up being the only one who is. And don't forget, please subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. Jeanne Sigler, JeanneSigler. Hit that notification bell and give me a thumbs up. It helps with the algorithms, and you will be notified when another Take Two is posting. And don't forget, also, please follow me on X. It's at Jeanne NY Woman, the little @ sign JeanneNY Woman, and hit the follow button. And also, please tune into my radio program, Through the Eyes of a New York Woman. It can be heard every Saturday at 9 Eastern, 8 Central AM and PM on UltimateOldiesRadio.com. And you can also hear it on Oldies700.com on Sundays, a replay of that same program at 4 Central, 5 Eastern. I love ya. I need to go because I know where I have to go next is really where I need to be. You take care. See you next week. Bye-bye.